What is the secret to a successful, long-term romantic relationship? Some people may say it's fun, attraction, compatibility, a shared sense of humour, or plenty of love. However, those factors can only take you so far. The real secret ingredient? Respect, and plenty of it. Solid, mutual respect is the key to building a healthy relationship. With respect, partners would feel safe, seen, and appreciated, rather than angry, scared, or resentful. Having respect for your partner doesn't mean you automatically agree with what the other says. Instead, respectful treatment is active communication with one another. Successful partners honour each other's feelings, needs, desires, and goals into consideration for all decisions, big or small. Here are 7 signs of disrespect in a relationship that you should never ignore. Number 1. The silent treatment. When 2 people are arguing, both parties are entitled to a breather period if they're upset. They can take time to calm down and think first before settling into a more productive conversation. However, if arguments lead more often to the silent treatment instead of communication, it is actually a form of manipulation. Silent treatment, or stonewalling, is a technique utilised by narcissists and is a clear sign of disrespect. Stonewalling tactics are designed to make you feel cut off and desperate because of suspense. You run while trying to know what you did wrong, how bad it is, and what is going to happen next. In this way, a disrespectful partner is using silence so your mind tortures you on their behalf. From there, they can control your emotions and goad you into taking the blame. Aside from emotional abuse, consistently using the silent treatment means your partner doesn't respect you enough to share why they're being so resentful. Number 2. Failure to listen. If one partner has something to say, the other should be willing to listen. This is a fundamental rule for all relationships because there is an expectation of equal exchange. However, what if your partner never wants to listen to anything you have to say, or they flat out refuse to let you speak? Not only is it a sign of serious disrespect, but it also borders on emotional abuse and should not be tolerated. Apart from disrespect, partners who don't want to listen may have negative, deeply held beliefs. It's possible they think that they are superior rather than your equal. If this is the case, then your partner is unlikely to treat you as they would treat themselves. Number 3. He doesn't play his role anymore. Whatever his role is, whether he's the breadwinner or the stay-at-home dad, if a man stops performing it, something is certainly wrong. Most couples fall into a routine and have shared responsibilities. It could be little things like he washes the dishes while she takes out the trash, or vice versa. The role of a man in a relationship boils down to the hero instinct. If you haven't heard of it before, it's a new concept in relationship psychology that's generating a lot of excitement at the moment. Men have a desire for meaning and purpose, and this plays out most noticeably in how he approaches his relationship. He wants to step up for his partner and earn her respect in return. This is deeply rooted in male biology. For a relationship to succeed, it needs to give a man a sense of purpose. It doesn't matter how good you look or how much of a firecracker you are in bed. A man won't stay committed to a relationship unless it provides this. The problem is that the vast majority of guys don't even understand this instinct, let alone women. And so many couples carry on a rocky road in their relationship whilst this silent urge remains untriggered. The good news is that once you know how, it's not even tricky to do. To discover exactly how to trigger the hero instinct in a man, I'd recommend you watch a great free video I've linked to in the description below from the relationship expert who coined the term, James Bauer. He talks about texts you can use, phrases you can say, and tactics you can employ to trigger the hero instinct in any man. Some ideas are game changers, and when it comes to giving a man what he wants from a relationship, the hero instinct is one of them. Check out the video in the description below. Number 4. Disregard for personal space, freedom or choice. In respectful, balanced and equal relationships, both partners are characterized by their individuality. They are free to pursue their goals, make their own decisions and go about their day. The only difference is that instead of staying alone, they choose to share their life with another person. One sign that a partner isn't respectful is if they make you feel like you can't be an individual. You don't have the time, space, freedom, or independence to be yourself. Maybe they get angry when you're doing something without them, or they require lengthy explanations about your plans. They may even snoop through your personal belongings, such as your phone, computer, mail, or journal. In extreme cases, disrespectful partners may even turn to stalking or violence. Do you feel like your partner doesn't trust you? Do they continually question your choices? Or are they trespassing your privacy? If so, you may want to take an objective look at the relationship. Either your significant other has to change or you have to move on. Number 5. No consideration for boundaries. Every person has boundaries, or things they like and dislike. Generally, people agree that boundaries are invisible lines that others shouldn't cross without permission. Disrespectful partners, however, would think boundaries didn't matter. Without respect, partners may push you to your limits and make you feel uncomfortable, which is a major red flag. Partners who constantly disrespect boundaries can be exhausting to deal with. Ideally, couples should begin their relationship by examining and communicating their boundaries. What the other can and cannot do should be established early on in the relationship. Whether it's physical, emotional, sexual, or spiritual, all boundaries should be respected. Number 6. Lack of attentiveness. A lack of attentiveness may seem like a minor thing. It could be something simple like not helping you carry a heavy load or driving at a dangerously fast speed, even if it makes you comfortable. Or maybe you were feeling sick, but they didn't notice or do anything at all to help. In the long run, a lack of attentiveness can build up resentments on your end, while your partner continues to act selfishly. It's disrespectful because they constantly do things without thinking about how you would feel. They opt to do only what feels good for them at the moment. It may just be small things now, but it could escalate. Imagine what they would be like when making a huge decision or parenting your children. If your feelings aren't considered even after the fact, or you're constantly reminding them that you have feelings, it's time to put your foot down. Number 7. Flirtation with others. Whether you're in a monogamous or open relationship, it's a hard blow to see your partner flirting with someone else, even as a joke. It doesn't even need to be an outright flirtation to call the behaviour disrespectful. They might mention being attracted to someone else or compare you to others. It's impolite and hurtful. If your significant other acts this way, it indicates that they don't care about how you feel. And if that's how they act when you're around, it might be so much worse when you're not present. Physical or emotional cheating is broken trust. It's that simple. If they continue to flirt even after being told not to, then they definitely don't deserve you.